Thank you for joining this webinar where we will discuss monitoring adverse events in pharma. Hi, my name is Mark Langsfeld. I'm the Vice President of Analytics Solutions here at Anexinet, where we create and manage next-generation applications and solutions that enrich our customers' experience and help our clients win. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions after this webinar. And also be sure to fill out our survey at the end to receive a Starbucks $10 gift card. Today, we are discussing monitoring adverse events in pharma, the changing regulatory environment, and the challenges this presents to pharmacovigilance professionals, especially to ensure quality monitoring across all data, including call center, social media, CRM, files and documents, and other text data. Tracking adverse events has become complex. Patient engagement activities via call center support, wellness programs, adherence initiatives, mobile apps, and social media create new signals that have to be monitored for potential adverse events. The volume of unstructured data is growing exponentially. According to IDC, unstructured data will grow 5x from 2015 to 2020. This presents a huge challenge technically and puts cost pressures on current manual processes for identifying and reporting AEs. But there is also a high potential risk for pharma companies to properly report AEs. Most PV processes rely on manual workflow, requiring human identification and reporting across patient interactions, databases, and source documents. And new regulatory agency guidance, especially the data integrity guidance from the European Medicines Agency, released in late 2016, stating good manufacturing practice is to ensure the monitoring of medicines, makes automation a must. Anexinet's AE Monitor solution tracks all forms of unstructured and structured data within a pharma company to ensure ongoing compliance and improve visibility for drug safety teams. The platform identifies potential AEs in voice calls, social media, email, CRM, files, and images using next-generation voice-to-text and OCR technology, and leverages MedDRA and other medical dictionaries. To see AE Monitor in action, request a demo at the end of this webinar, and we'll schedule a one-on-one session with you. AE Monitor's dashboard displays key performance indicators, trend line, therapeutic area, and geomapping to provide real-time insight to brand managers and drug safety teams. Users can click on any element of the dashboard to slice and dice the data. Pharmacovigilance experts are presented with a queue of flagged potential AEs. With this workflow screen, they can inspect the source document, which can come in the form of a voice call, email, social media post, or file document, and then validate or invalidate the case. AE Monitor uses the Listen Logic platform to tag, score, and categorize unstructured and structured data based on machine learning models and classifiers. The platform collects disparate data sources within a pharma company, parses the data with next-generation transcription technology, and flags files and source docs for potential AEs. The solution can be delivered via the cloud or on-prem and is highly customizable for internal workflow. A key differentiator is the ability for users to drill down into specific voice recordings when investigating AEs. This is an image of the voice transcription drill down. As we previously discussed, pharmacovigilance experts can drill down into source documents such as PDFs, JPEGs, TIFFs, and PNG files. All files can be analyzed using optical character recognition and then flagged for specific adverse events using medical dictionary classifiers. This is an example of an adverse event form that's been transcribed using OCR. In one case study, a biotech client needed to detect potential AEs in a collection of over 3 million annual records, including voice calls, social media posts, and source documents for proactive monitoring. Historically, they relied on manual reporting. AE Monitor identified the potential adverse events, and client PV experts reviewed and validated the findings. The result was AE Monitor found over 200,000 previously unreported AEs in the voice calls and social media, which greatly improved visibility to the brand and drug safety teams. The biotech firm also saved millions through this automation. They were able to achieve a 5x ROI. The solution offers a number of key benefits. It helps your organization automate the detection of potential AEs across all unstructured and structured data. It uses voice-to-text and OCR technology to parse text, and we can optionally provide outsourced AE validation and workflow through our partner C3I. Clients typically start with a proof of concept, where we'll select a limited set of data, such as voice calls, PDF files, or social media, and then assess, design, and deploy the solution to prove out the capability and help quantify the ROI for full-scale commercial rollout. Anexinet has deep vertical expertise across a variety of industries, and AE Monitor has been deployed at a number of top pharma and biotech companies. AE Monitor is part of a broader suite from Anexinet of analytic solutions for life science and biotech firms. Anexinet's Patient 360 platform helps commercial teams better understand their patient's journey. This solution provides real-time insight into treatment pathways before, during, and after brand treatment. And our third solution, Patient Support, aggregates engagement activity to enhance patient experience and improve nurse performance. This wraps up our formal presentation. Now I would like to open up to questions from the group. All right, let's see here. How are pharma companies using your solution? Is it to drive cost efficiencies or automate compliance? That's a great question. It's really both. We can drive cost efficiencies by automating the source document intake process with using technologies like voice to text and OCR to replace current manual processes. But we can also ensure regulatory compliance by flagging all potential AEs across all data sets. So we can accomplish both with this one solution. That's a great question. Next question. How involved does our IT team need to be for onboarding the solution? We typically interface with IT to gain initial access to the data sets. After that initial setup, there really isn't much interaction day-to-day with IT, mostly with the commercial teams and pharmacovigilance. Who's using the solution today? The solution is currently being used by a number of large pharma and biotech companies, especially those that want to automate the monitoring of AEs to comply with the European Medicines Agency data integrity guidance that we discussed. And we'd be happy to share and supply references if needed to make you comfortable with who we're currently working with. Next question. How much does this cost? What is the pricing model? Good question. The solution's priced based on the volume of data that's consumed by the platform on an annual basis. So it's really the amount of consumption, number of records per year. This is an end-to-end solution where we'll work with you to set it up and manage the solution ongoing. either in the cloud or on-prem, depending on your data security preferences. Is this a real-time solution or batch? Yes, this is a real-time solution. Typically, data can be refreshed every like 15 minutes, more constraints based on your internal workflow and systems, but it can also be configured as a daily batch solution, and it really depends on your PV SOPs. How long do POCs typically take? POCs typically take anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks, depending on the amount of data and the type of data that we're working with. We'd be happy to shape a POC that meets your specific needs. Let us know. It looks like that wraps up all the questions. Be sure to fill out the survey at the end of this webinar, and we'll send you a Starbucks $10 gift card. Once again, my name is Mark Langsfeld, and feel free to reach out to me directly with any questions. That's all the time we have. We want to thank you for attending this webinar. We hope you found it informative and useful, and enjoy the rest of your day.